What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. And today, we are going to talk about this base because I want to get back into working on it. I want to finish it off. And so I'm going to powerhouse through this sucker over the next couple weeks. Alright, so I just want to give you guys a quick tour here of what we've done so far. It's pretty much finished. The only thing is that I really wanted to we need to finish the roof. I really wanted to get involved in just getting it at the very least usable. So we got plenty of chests. It's ridiculous. But right now I want to go ahead and get into something a little less... You know what I wonder? I wonder if I put anything in that chest. That was disappointing. Let's go over to our templates. I forgot how to do the game for a second. I apologize. This maybe? Nope. That's crazy that I haven't... That's March. March 15th. What is this? What have I been doing? Oh, this was the mob farm. Is this like a completely new map or something? Huh. I think it is. Well, that's interesting. PvP maps, Roman templates. Maybe it isn't here. Maybe. Ah, yes it is. Okay. Phew. I thought I deleted it for a second. Okay, well, this is supposed to be the monument room that I've got set up. We're going to build, which is going to take quite a bit of resources, as you guys can see. One of the things I've been avoiding, but I'm getting excited about it, and I'm getting to the place where I'm like ready to build something, if nothing else. But what I really wanted to look at is I really wanted to look at these hallways, because every single hallway has an indent on it, which makes things a little more difficult potentially, except for when we get to these three, which is good because this is where space gets a little confined. When we get to here, this is storage. It's not supposed to have a lot of space on it, and the arena is supposed to have a bunch of space, so that's fine as well. Okay, I forget. I don't know. But this is how big we're talking about. Our tower here. So I'm really excited about things, and as you guys can see, I'll walk you guys through this a little bit. So this is going to be the first room. As you guys can see, we've got 25, 50, 100, 250, and then in here is where we are gonna end up next. 500, 1,000, 250,000, or sorry, 2,500, 500, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000. Then we get to the really cool stuff. 50,000, 250,000. I love these rooms. These are beautiful. Coal and redstone to be switched. Okay. These rooms would be switched, I guess. 100,000. Finally, 500,000. This is my favorite room. I'm gonna have to get obsidian for it and all sorts of stuff. Now, every single one of these walls are going to be filled with names of people that have contributed in some way. So, I think it'll be interesting. And the way it's going to work is actually kind of interesting, I think, because you are going to want your name in the old rooms, right? Because in these old rooms up here, right over here, is where things get cool. Because one day I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say, I just want to give a tour. And then I'll walk in here and be like, oh, yeah, I remember these guys. So if I ever got big, your names would be forever etched in the monument room. And then finally, this is 1 million subscribers right here, if one day we ever get there. 1 million subscribers, we're going to have lava on this side, water on this side, and it's just going to take a ton of resources. And I can't wait if that ever happens. And one thing I'm also going to do, if things look like, hey, you know what, they're getting to the place where the ball's rolling and all that stuff, I'm going to end up putting a book up here to sort of write a note to myself and remind myself where I came from. But, you know, as much as I've been gone, I've come to the realization that I really don't think I'm ever going to make it to 1 million subscribers. And so it's fun to do this, but I just don't feel like we're ever going to get to the place where we get that big. So, you know, it's okay that happens. We don't have to get super big. Just have fun with it. That's the way I'm looking at it. And as long as we're having fun, we're all good. So anyways, let's pop back to insanity. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on. That was the first time this has been... What's going on? That was weird. Okay. Yes, we're here. So obviously, this side right here is not like this side, so that's one thing I gotta fix. I remember I used to... There's something... Yeah, it's that. Since we have a block right here, this right here doesn't look normal. And what I'm going to end up doing that I didn't think of back then is just going to put a few half slabs up. That'll be good. Be fine. But what I really need right now is I need function. So I need to go back through my papers and figure out what portion of this is function and make sure that we get that working, because we've got 2 layers here. And I forget. Right. This is supposed to curve around, but it's supposed to curve around the same length over there. And originally when I built this, it was supposed to be something that was more based upon the idea of quickness, rather than, you know, having to go down a huge hallway. But what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up pushing the hallway all the way back to about here, which means this is going to have to be pushed back all the way over there. So as you guys can see, things are a little hectic, so that we have space. But then eventually we're going to have a bunch of cool rooms down here. This is where the fancy rooms go. And eventually we'll have another hub. But then down here, this is the farming area. I'm going to need tons more podzol, which means I need this diamond shovel to get soak touch again when I'm ready for that. We're going to have podzol all the way around here. And I'm not going to lug horses down here. But I have thought about it. So it's a possibility for the future. Just don't get your hopes up. This back part, or middle part, I believe I did end up... Yeah, this is all going to have sheep in it. So this is going to be loud when we're done here, because we're going to have sheep over here, cows over there, then pigs and chickens, and lots of them. We'll come down here. And this right here is the smaller. We start to get down to the smaller rooms, but they are much more fancy. So what we've got down here is we have the monument room. This is where that's going to go. And then we've got right here, which is the items and cool stuff room. Treasure room is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to have all our diamonds. And remember, one of our goals here is to get a double chest full of every object in the game, with the exception of the nether star. So, and a couple other, obviously the beacon, because we don't want the nether star. So, but depending on how easily I can get nether stars, I don't know. I may end up doing that. So this is obviously tentative building right now. This is going to end up going down to what will be right here is the arena. So we'll have lots and lots of room in here to build and all that stuff. This, I think, is broken. He didn't die for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think... Didn't I have a circuit going or something like that? I don't remember. Let me dig in here and see what's going on back here. Figure out why things aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I don't see... Huh. Well, now that I'm looking at this, I don't know that I finished what I was intending. Maybe. But I also don't know why this isn't pulsating. Because in theory, this should be pulsing. Oh, you know what? Yup. You're not allowed to do these with... Are you kidding me? The slime block just... Oh wait, no, it's right here. Well, that definitely stinks. Because that was my way of being able to get all these mobs to work. Well then. That's broken. I will have to figure out how to deal with that in the future. But for now, they should fall and die. So, most of them anyways. We'll check the trap every once in a while because they could pile up there pretty quick. But anyways, you guys, that's actually going to do it for today's episode. I feel like we didn't get much done. Obviously, we didn't, but I wanted to give you guys a tour of this place again. And next time we'll be actually working in here, and I'll have done a few things to get started on it. And I think first of all, the one thing that I want to get done for sure is I want to make sure that I have all of these taken care of, and I want to feed them and get these machines working. I hate to do this. Hopefully that's water. Okay, good. We need a lava bucket installed in here so that I can kill them off if I need to, which is the issue. So maybe we'll do that next episode. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go cook some rice and potatoes in real life, and I'll catch you guys later. But until then, happy mining and crafting.